This is Kelly from Root Pursuit Junk Journals, and we're doing another gift idea from Junk Journal Supply. This is kind of my retreat projects that we're going to do, and then also sort of get ready for Christmas retreat. So if you're interested in finding out information about my upcoming retreats, they're in Wisconsin, Indiana, and Georgia. The link is in the description below, and I'm having a big sale right now. At any rate, let's get started with this project. I made a little bracelet. Ta-da! And there's a couple of different styles we can do, but what we're going to need today is some string or yarn. I'm using twine, this sort of skinny twine. This says Christmas party gift trim. But anyway, I've got that. And I'm going to try some with some different yarns, like the these sort of things. I've got this like chenille yarn. I've got the Fun Fur eyelash trim, and then this stuff. I can't remember what it's called. I also have some hemp cord and some other different stretch lace. So there's a couple of different options. I had some of this. That would probably work too. So there's that. Buttons. You need you need buttons that have 4 holes in them. That's important. I kind of fished out my 2 holes, and I'm just going to get them right out of the way. The other thing you need is beads. We're going to use 3 beads, and specifically for they need these are the ones we used for the tie on this one. So 1 in the middle and then 2 at the ends. So 3 beads, and that is pretty much it. And we're going to make these really cute little bracelets. All right, let's try something a little bit fun. Let's see here. I'm going to try looking for some 4 holes. No, 4 holes? Maybe? Oh no, I put some of my good buttons in there. They don't go in there. I'll fix that later. All right. So here's that one. That one's really cute. 4 holes. This one's a little dirty. We don't want to use that one. I don't think some of these are big enough, even though I love these buttons. Oh well. Go back in the bin. These are my really fancy old buttons. They're like all seashells, bone buttons, 100 years old. So those are cool. Those are cool ones. Where's my big, oh, here we go. Yeah. Some different options. Okay. So let's do a twine one, since we all have twine, right? This string, how much do we need? We're going to need about 32 inches, I think. And these are expandable, so you can, adjustable. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I made this one a little bit small, so now we know I made this one at like 26 inches of twine. So we're going to give it some more. We're going to give it 35 inches of twine of length. And then we're going to cut that in half. We'll just make it easy. I know that's a weird number, but when you divide it in half, but that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do 12, and then we're going to do 24, and then we're going to do 36. Let's do 36. That makes more sense. So 3 ruler lengths. And that's how you math it when you're me. And then you just want to immediately line it up, cut her in half. Ta-da! And there's also a technique that we're going to use in here that is really, really good because we know it already from tags. Yeah. So let's just say you have a tag and you want to give it a cool little, you take your loop in through the back, dun, 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 loop through the back, like this, and then you pull your 2 strings through this way, right through the hole, tighten it, and you've got this. So that's the same exact knot we're going to use to make these bracelets. So that's pretty handy. Got the skills that we need already. Woohoo! Skills and the supplies. I'm gonna do some white, I think, maybe. Center. So we want to take our first string. Oh, don't forget. You can take a little fabric glue and put them right on your ends. Let's do that real quick so that everything stays in place, because as you start beading this twine, it starts loosening up, getting a little wider, strings separate, and then it's harder to bead it. So what did I do with my other string? Here it is. So we're just gonna put a little glue right on the ends, and it'll keep everything where it's supposed to. It'll be much easier to bead it. So there. Got that handled. Get the glue off my fingers. Okay, now what are we gonna use for a center? I've got these 2. They're pretty similar. Maybe I'll do like a metal one in the middle and then the 2 side ones. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going down through here. Just 2 holes side by side, and then both down the center. Yes? No? Maybe so. How did I do that? Every time I forget how to do it. Oh my gosh. I think I did this the other way with that one. Let's just try it. So I'm going through the loop. Does it look the same? Yeah, like that. That's it. Okay, so I did it the opposite way. Let's do it. Let's do it the opposite way. I think that's better. So we're going to come up through the bottom. That's how we're going to do it. I didn't remember doing that. Up through the bottom. Up through the bottom. And then you just leave that loop right there. Keep everything lined up. And then you just pull it straight. Just like that. Try to keep your strings so they're same length at the bottom. Then we're going to take this one and we're going to go up through the bottom, through the bottom. Don't forget to go up through the bottom. These are the things I have trouble remembering. And then we're going to do our loop, de-loop. There we go. And I'm excited about this because honestly, if we use all these different supplies in we could make a lot of different styles of these. I'm excited to use these antique buttons though. Okay. So now with this one, you want to make sure you kind of figure out what is the top of your button and keep that sort of lined up. And then you just go through one corner hole. Yep. And then feed it through the hole that's next to it. How's that for science? I'm just gonna flip it over, pull this closer. I like it when they're a little closer. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. So then grab our other string and then I'll pull this right up here. So both these are on the top and then facing up, I should say. And then this goes through here and then down through the other hole. So they're like parallel. The strings are always parallel. What do you got going on here? I don't know. Then you can pull them tight. This button has smaller holes, so it's a little more finicky. And just kind of futz with them until you're all lined up. There we go. Next. Through here. Yeah, so who would be a good candidate for these little bracelets? Well, you can keep them for yourself, but you can also give them to like young women, teen girls, tween girls, young girls. Maybe you've got some surfers in your family, some surfer guys, some hippie guys. They would love these with the twine and the hemp, you know. I mean, seriously. Look at that. Okay, let's try it on and see how it looks. It's pretty cute. It's like sparkly. So we got the metal in there. Now, let's get this train rolling. We've got the beads in. They're all lined up, facing up. And then, so, we need some beads. A bead to pull it all together. Oh, dear. That just all fell right out of there. I'm out of control. Should I do a pink? Let me check this one. I can do a metal. This metal one would work. Let's do that. Okay, so one metal one, and then, and you need one with a big enough hole to get 2 strings through it. This one will probably work. I hope I have 2 of these. See that? I like that one. Come on, be 2. Oh, I see one. I got it. It came out. Here we go. Oh, 2 of them. Okay, so first you take your big center bead and you feed 2 of the strings through the hole. And then you pull them to the side, like so. And then you have to feed the other 2 strings on the other side back through the hole the opposite way. So that's why you need those big, wide-holed beads. Yes. Well, the other bead was easier. One of these strings is saying, no, not really. We'll get her. It's just jewelry. It's a little finicky. You can always get the old paper clip trick where you just, look at that. Easy. Just threw that. Anyway, I use this for so many things. I have a little magnet over here on my table. Okay, so now you want to sort of fish this through like that. So pull it like this. Then, ta-da! That gives you plenty of room. And then you want to feed your other bead. Just pull it all the way up. We'll do both at the same time. This bead all the way up. There. So now we're like this. We've got the center bead, both strings through that one, opposite directions, and then this bead just kind of, and that bead right up there. And then that gives us the opportunity to tie a knot right at the end here. If you so desire, although with twine it works pretty good and I don't think you're going to need it, you could add a little fabric glue right at the knot. Yes, you could. Just to make sure everything stays where it's supposed to. And you tie that tight. And then you can pull those little beads right down, back again. And then this, you just pull on the strings and look at how adjustable that is. So then you can simply tie it up like that. And then it has a little dangles at the end. I love this. If your strings are too long, you can always trim them, but I like the adjustability of it. That's pretty handy. Okay, let's do a different style. Let's see what we've got here. I really want to use this stuff. Okay, so we need, ooh, some barky. Got this. Oh, my son just arrived. Hold on. Okay, so I have a couple of different examples here. I've got this one. This is going to end up being like a kid size. So that's what that looks like. And then I've got a bigger one here. That's what that looks like. So that, I made this one. So I'll kind of show it. And then this is what it looks like on the back. And I could totally trim these off, which I think I'm going to do. Now, I really like this one the best, actually, with this cord. I don't know what kind of cord this is, but beadsmith ornamental braid. It's not elastic, I know that. But anyway, so I'm just going to trim these off. It might need some glue on it, though. But I really like that one the best, probably. Looks quite pretty. Then I did one with the chenille. And let's see, flip these over. So there's that one. And that's the back, the adjustable. And then this one. Then that one I use that little, I don't know what kind of yarn it's called, but it's this stuff. Yeah. And then you just kind of pull it tight like that. And then it looks like this on the back. Pretty cute. Yeah, I'm very happy with those. So that's a cute little idea for some gifts for people out of our junk journal supplies. I really liked doing this one. And these little cute little bracelets and different styles too. I mean, you know, you can kind of look through your stuff and see what different options you might have and put different color combos together. I could even see doing like a Christmas one where you've got like some of this green hemp string and then some red buttons. Wouldn't that be cute? Like a little Christmas design. Yeah. So lots of different options. All right, well, if you're interested in finding out more information about my retreats and the projects I'm going to be doing there, just keep following along. And then the retreat information for purchasing tickets to the retreats in Indiana, Georgia, and Wisconsin are in the link below. All right, well, as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll talk to you later.